Good evening and welcome to the kickoff of another season of The Frenzy here on WJCL. Get the introductions out of the way first. Frank Solkowski, she is Amy Zimmer, and you know the deal. Each and every Friday night during the high school football season, we're bringing you highlight scores, sights, and sounds from the night that was out on the high school gridiron.
Last season, a challenging one due to COVID-19. While the pandemic continues, the countdown to kickoff has a lot smoother. It's been a lot smoother for most teams.
Yeah, sure has. And speaking of kickoff, not going to take up too much time kicking off the highlights. We're going to begin in Pooler. That's where you were tonight, Amy.
That's right. The New Hampton Phoenix and Windsor Forest Knights meeting in an intriguing opener. Jumping to start off with the first quarter here. Phoenix quarterback Ivory Nelson getting things going with his team. Check out the rocket to Torano BS. Stays on his feet. Says, get out of my way. 66 yards to the end zone. 2-point conversion, no good, is good. 8-0 New Hampstead. Staying in the first, Knights quarterback Dante Dorman with the handoff to Michael Caballero. Pushes his way through for a first down. He's fired up. Next play, Dorman again to Caballero. Phoenix calling his number. Swarms for the big takedown. Phoenix fired up. Knights can't capitalize on the drive. Phoenix take over. Nelson connects with Caden Sonabend for the big first down. Check this out. A few plays later, Nelson to Jamel Coase Jr. Paves an open lane straight to the house. 2-point conversion, no good. Phoenix goes up 12-0. Windsor Forest would get on the board. However, New Hampshire would run away with this game. 41-12 the final.
Hey, our old buddy Tony Welch making his debut at Jenkins. Warriors hosting Groves out at Memorial Stadium. Jenkins set the tone with the defense. Tavion Gatson applying the big hit in the backfield for the Warriors. The Jenkins offense, they come on the field and they go to work. Jordan Holmes going to get the call. He takes it off the right side and moves the Warriors deep into Groves territory. Very next play, quarterback Jeremiah James. Aaron went out for Trey Brown, who makes the grab in the end zone. For that touchdown, it was 7-0 Jenkins. Warriors, well, they were just getting started in this one. Takes the offense just one play when they get back out on the field to get into the end zone. The pitch going to Hunter Newman, who finds a lane, and he outruns everyone to the end zone. Warriors, they went up 14-0 at that point, and Jenkins, they are going to cruise to the season-opening 45-0 win over Groves. Out at the Corral in Guyton, South Effingham hosting Beach to open up the season. Beach with the first possession. They're going to botch the snap. South Effingham going to recover the fumble. Mustangs. Caden Del Gennaro going to hand the ball off to Cam Edwards for the nice gain next. Going to hand the ball off to Edwards again. Why not? You got a workhorse like that. Let him pick up the yards on the ground. That's going to lead to a field goal for the Mustangs, who grabbed the 3-0 lead in this one. Beach ball now. Handoff. Not going anywhere as the defensive line there to stuff things. Now South with the ball back, and DeGennaro going to drop back, and he airs one out for Joel Lalde, who's going to make the spectacular catch. And you know what? Number 5 going to finish off the drive with a touchdown. There's another touchdown there by, Cam Edwards. And South Effingham, they're going to open the season with a dominating win, 29-0 the final over Beach.
The Johnson Adams Smashers open the season Thursday night on the road at Augusta Christian. Smashers going to fall into the early 7-0 hole. Johnson, though, on the move. Keon Edwards looking deep, unleashes a bomb to Ted Hurst. Goes up and gets it. Early second quarter, same drive. Edwards scrambles out of the pocket, looks over the middle. Pass going to be picked off by Harrison Fitzgerald. But Augusta Christian going to give it right back. This time it's Johnson forcing the turnover. Pass going to be tipped. And how about the big man interception? James Gerald gets his mitts on the ball and has a nice return all the way down to the team's 10-yard line. Smashers turn the turnover into points as Nolan Bacon sizzling on the Thursday night. He's in for the touchdown. Game tied at 7. However, Augusta Christian right back. Jeb Bradford can't find anyone to throw to, so he tucks and takes off. Bradford, 35 yards for the touchdown, putting the team back on top, and that's where they would stay. Johnson falls in their season opener. Augusta Christian wins 28-21.
Well, on paper, perhaps the biggest game of the week was taking place over in the Palmetto State, talking about a Georgia-South Carolina clash, Beaufort hosting Richmond Hill.
And happy to have the legend Rick Snow back this season here on the Frenzy. He was in the Low Country and has the highlights from this one.
You know how to check if it's football season in the South? You find anyone and check their pulse. Yep, the heart's racing. It's time for kickoff. The season opener tonight here in Beaufort. The Eagles hosting the Richmond Hill Wildcats, and both teams have eyes for making the playoffs later in the season. Richmond Hill went into the game missing several players due to COVID issues. The game was a defensive struggle until late in the first quarter when Beaufort quarterback Tyler Haley fires a pass deep down the far sideline to Tommy Winburn for a 46-yard pickup to the 1-yard line, and Haley would then sneak it in for a touchdown and a 7-0 lead. On the final play of the first quarter, Haley dumps a pass over the middle to his receiver, who races all the way down to the 25-yard line to set the Eagles up for another score. On the first play of the second quarter, Joshua Houston, he takes a handoff off left tackle and races into the end zone, and Beaufort was up 14-0 and they were dominating play. But then on the ensuing kickoff, as they say, Tommy Bliss takes it at the 5-yard line for Richmond Hill and finds some running room, goes to the far sideline and gets the Wildcats right back in the game as he goes 95 yards for the touchdown. The extra point was missed, and Beaufort led 14-6 at the half, and the Eagles go on to a 28-8 victory to begin their season on a high note. Rick Snow, WJCL News.
All right, thanks so much, Rick. As expected, that one was a good one. Beaufort with a big win over Richmond Hill.
Yeah, we still have some other big games to get to, including Calvary Day hosting Prince Avenue Christian.
Yeah, a lot of eyes around the Peach State watching this one very closely. Highlights from that one and many more when the frenzy continues. And don't forget, we have preseason NFL football headed your way Saturday night right here on WJCL. The Carolina Panthers going to host the Baltimore Ravens up at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Kickoff set for 7 o'clock right here on WJCL. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Frenzy here on WJCL 22 News at 11. One of the biggest games in the entire Peach State Friday night played right here in Savannah, just off Waters Avenue.
Calvary Day opening the season at home against the defending state champs in single A private, Prince Avenue Christian.
I tell you what, the Cavs, they didn't have a bad 2020 campaign either. They advanced to the state semifinals. Again, packed house on hand for this game, and it was tied up at 7 late in the first quarter. Cavs on the move, but Jake Merklinger's pass is going to be picked off by Josh Britt, who then has the nice return past midfield, but it's going to lead to no points for the visitors. Second quarter, Calvary's offense back on the field, and take a look at the run from freshman Donovan Johnson. Young man, good, breaking tackles. He takes it up near midfield, but again, Calvary going to turn it over. The pass across the middle can't be caught off the deflection. It's Luke Leverett with the interception. And once again, the Cavs were turned away. This game going to turn defensive. Tyler Snipes with the big sack for the home team here. Seconds later, the handoff, and folks, Terry Simmons, well, he was hungry. Look at the big man eat. The big hit. Gonna force a Prince Avenue punt. Third quarter, the Calvary defense still applying the pressure. They flushed the quarterback. Looks like he's going to be sacked, but Aaron Fillo going to throw, and he's going to be picked off by the Cavs, who going to turn the turnover into some points moments later. Johnson getting the call down near the goal line, and he's in for the touchdown. Calvary went up 14-7, and a big-time win for the Cavs. 21-13, they knock off the defending state champs.
The Savannah Country Day Hornets hosting the Bullock Academy Gators, picking this one up in the second half with Hornets up 21-7. Gators trying to climb back. Quarterback Ben Aaron or running back Rodney Hill breaks right, steps on the gas down the sideline. Check out the speed. Stopped right before the 10-yard line for a huge first down. A few plays later, Hornets trying to get a stop. Aaron Hill loses the ball. Hornets Carson Cook recovers. Savannah Country Day fired up. After a few scoreless drives, Hornets quarterback Barry Kleinpeter puts his team on his back. Check it out, dodges a handful of Gators. How about the spin move? Kleinpeter into the end zone. A huge touchdown run by the veteran quarterback. Savannah Country Day on their feet after that score. 2-point conversion, no good. Hornets went up 27-7. Savannah Country Day coming out on top in this one, 34-14 the final.
Had a good one in the Low Country. May River hosting Orangeburg Wilkinson. Visitors on the move. Their quarterback going to be flushed from the pocket. Still going to find a man downfield wide open. Big pickup here for the visitors. Couple plays later, Orangeburg, they're into the end zone. Maurice Livingston with the short touchdown run. May River looking to respond now after a big stop on defense. They're back to return the punt. And Jayon Allen with the honors. He's got the nice pickup that's going to end up near midfield, and then the Shark offense going to come on the field. They quickly find the end zone. Quarterback Garvin Douglas on the design keeper. He's going to bump it to the outside, going to race down the far sideline, and Douglas, he's going to go the distance for the May River touchdown. And May River, they're going to open the season with a 34-33 win over Orangeburg Wilkinson. So a close one there in the Low Country. Of course, we do have more scores and highlights on our website, the high school sports page of WJCL.com. But real quick, Calvary Day, impressive win to open the season.
Yeah, they came out on fire. And how about that defense? They were lights out, not letting anything come through. They were clearly making a statement tonight.
Tell you what, they sent shockwaves around the state because Calvary not ranked in the preseason poll in single A private, while Prince Avenue was highly ranked. Calvary, good job, Cavs. Big win there. Of course, some of the other big wins you had, New Hampstead, you saw that one in Pooler.
I did, and that one was really a defensive battle at the start, but then New Hampstead really just started firing all cylinders on offense. And you know, Windsor Forest tried to do what they could, but New Hampstead could not be stopped.
Don't forget, more high school football coming up Saturday night over in Statesboro. It is the Irk Russell Classic. Got 2 games, including the big one in the nightcap. You have Wayne County taking on Statesboro. That game should kick off just before 9 o'clock there at Paulson Stadium. So even more high school on tap Saturday night. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Of course, we will be back here each and every Friday night during the high school football season. We'll have all the scores and highlights for you. We appreciate you joining us. Have a good night, everyone.